Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have the first look of Nephra in the animated series. She has made her debut in the brand new episode called Pyramid Schemes. So we took a look at the little synopsis in the last video, so it's very recent, and we have so much to go into. We have the whole episode to break down, new story, new plot, lore, and then of course we have Nephra herself, her brand new design. And well, she has changed. She is no longer the mean girl. Gasp, I know. So let's get into it. But I have to give a huge thank you to @DracuXLara on Instagram for even just messaging me, telling me about these new episodes that were gonna premiere today on, I guess, Paramount Plus or like on Nickelodeon. I'm still not really sure where the episode streamed, but it happened. It aired somewhere, so it's out somewhere. So thanks to them for actually just letting me know, giving me a heads up, and then being courteous enough to actually sending me pictures and videos. They sent me tediously 1 minute long clips of the whole episode, because on Instagram you can't send videos longer than 1 minute on via chat. So they were generous enough, and I'm super grateful for their help, and that's why thanks to them I'm gonna be able to break down the episode for all of y'all. So just thank you at DracuXLara on Instagram. Just thank you. You're a legend, icon. And then also thank you to @OwenXFrench. They also sent me actually the clearer pictures that I used for the thumbnail. So thanks to them as well. Okay, and now first up, let's just talk about Nephra's new design. I'm gonna break down the episode after if you're still gonna hang around, and I'll do that after. But I know most of y'all just wanna get into the juicy details right away. So let's talk about Nephra and how she's changed. Obviously, looks wise, she's still taller, and she's still curvy. Like she has like I believe she's probably gonna have like the taller body mold, but also like the curvy body mold like Draculaura, maybe also like Cleo probably. And then she has a high ponytail like her original G1 version, and her outfit is, I guess, a little bit changed. I saw some people say it's like a glow stick because of like the random neon pink, blue, and green in there, and I get that, but I think for me, I love it. I think it's kind of bright, yeah, but it's Nephra, and I like the asymmetrical shirt as well, and then of course the jewelry. And this is a two-piece. This is not a dress, so I also like that. And then of course she does have some bandages on her legs, on her arms. Of course she's a denial. And her shoes, super cute. We will get a better look as I break down the episode later on, but she has some snake heels. It's super cute, although I will never get over how large the legs are in this style in the animated series. Like the legs are just so huge, and the feet also, they just don't have ankles. They just don't have ankles apparently. So like her feet, especially because she's showing her toes, it's very obvious how weird the proportions look like. But anyways, I love her. I feel like her design is still Nephra, like color theme wise as well. Like she has still kept her like teal color theme. Here it's not as like green of a teal, it's more of like a blue teal. And I also saw people say that because Cleo also has now more of a blue color scheme in her outfit with her hair as well, it really kind of like taps into Nephra's original color scheme, and I get that, but I still feel like they both are distinct enough, as we'll see them together in more pictures later on. And then of course, personality wise, Nephra is nice. I know, Nephra, it's a 180. She's no longer evil or mean to Cleo. She's nice now. She's just nice. She's just the big sister who's just nice, and Cleo apparently is the one who's actually jealous of Nephra because she's always been perfect and like the queen. She's like next in throne as well, and she's always had more spotlight than Cleo. So Cleo has always felt like a little bit left, to the sides and just sidelines, and just not felt as loved, or I guess seen. So it's more like jealousy in this generation. There's no mean beef between them. It's really just like, I guess, misunderstanding, which is kind of lame, but I love her personality. I love her voice. Whoever's doing her voice, I love her. I love the voice actors. They're doing a great job, Nephra, and I still sense some sassiness. Like, she's not totally bland. Like, she's still got some, little sass. She's not like completely pure angelic. Like, but she is, like, compared to her original, she's definitely like way nicer. And that's just how it's gonna be in this generation. So, but I don't mind. I feel like it's a nice way to change up the dynamic between Nephra and Cleo that we haven't seen before, and I'm welcoming this with open arms. And I can't wait. I hope to see more of Nephra and Cleo together in future episodes. So breaking down the episode now, we start off with the title card, Pyramid Scheme, and it starts off with Cleo with Claudine and Frankie at the coffin bean while she practices, for the Cleopatra play. And Claudine's like, wait, I thought that when she asked us over here, she was going to talk about the mummy amulet that we need to get my mom back. And then she asks Cleo, and Cleo's like, sorry, I don't know what it is. It's not in my jewelry box. I don't know what it is. And then she's like, I got to concentrate to audition for the play in which Nephra has always been the lead. She's always been the one to get attention. And I've always played the tree. So it's kind of funny how in every play, she's literally always played the tree, and then Nephra is always like in the spotlight playing the, protagonist. And then here as well, I'm not sure which plays these are a reference to. This is like the Nutcracker, and then this is I don't know, Hamlet or something. But this looks like the Red Riding Hood or something, or maybe like Christmas or something. I don't know. But as always, she's always playing the tree, and Cleo's a little bit fed up. And so Nephra pops in to the coffin bean because she also got the notice of auditioning for the play, and Cleo is shook. And here's a close-up of the feet. Like I mentioned earlier, you can really see that they don't have ankles. They don't have ankles. It's just like one stick. It's like one. Just looks so chubby. It's like, I get it, that's a stylistic choice, but like I don't know, I don't really love it, but it makes her feet look weird. But at least the shoes are really awesome. And then we get close-up of her smiling, and it makes her look evil, but she's really not evil. And then she goes up to Cleo, and they're like, oh yeah, my favorite sister, and she's like, well, I'm your only sister. But then she says, I couldn't resist coming back to audition when, Miss, what's her name, the teacher, asked me to come back to, for the play. And Cleo's like, yeah, I can't believe it myself. I don't want to believe it that you're back. And so they go back to her bedroom where she has to find the Cleopatra's necklace. So I guess it will ensure her that she wins or something. I don't know why necessarily getting the necklace would like help her out. In the little synopsis, it says like a outfit that she needed to audition, which would make more sense. But like just a necklace, like I don't know. But anyways, she wants the necklace really bad. And that's when Nephra comes in, and she's like, what are you doing? And then she's like, aren't you going to introduce me to your new friends? And then she's like, yeah, okay, here's Claudine, here's Frankie. And then she hugs them and look like that's not old Nephra. Like old Nephra would never hug anyone, and here she's just hugging both of them. And it's like, it's so sweet. And then Frankie and Cleo go to get the necklace, and then Claudine is left alone with Nephra, and that's when she actually asks Nephra about the necklace, the amulet. And then Nephra says she actually knows about it because she had to train to be, her training to be queen. She had to learn about all these things, and she says that the power of the amulet can only be wielded by the chosen one, that approves a self-sacrifice or, whatever. Same old, the chosen one talk, right? And so you would think it's Nephra, but as we'll see at the end, it's actually not Nephra. So back at the tomb, the, family tomb in the pyramid, Frankie and Cleo are in this little square. And as Frankie goes out, Frankie gets teleported back to the bedroom. So it's only 4 royals, so only Cleo can go get the necklace herself. Now back in the bedroom, Nephra's like, wait, she's not in a tomb to go steal like a necklace or something. And then these two are like, yeah, no, she is definitely. And because there's booby traps apparently. As Cleo is gonna take the necklace, Nephra pops in with the others to help Cleo while she's dealing with the booby traps that she set off because she took the necklace. So Nephra goes to save Cleo, but in doing so, she steps on like a booby trap, and then everything crumbles around them, and Nephra actually falls down to her doom and she's dead. Joking, she's not dead. She's fine. She's just hanging on to dear life. So this is not looking too good for Nephra. She could just fall off at any second, and she almost does, but then Cleo kind of like helps her out with a stick to get her back onto her footing. So Nephra asks like, why, which artifact did you touch? And then Cleo says it's the necklace, and then Nephra explains that the only way to reverse the booby traps is by either placing back the necklace or by placing something in the spot of the necklace that's of equal value, like a heart. And prior in the episode, they kept pointing out that Cleo needs her heart in her jar close to her, or else she will be heartless. And so because Cleo notices that the amulet here is attached to the necklace, she can't put it back, and so she throws it to Claudine, who catches it, and then she puts her heart instead on a pedestal, proving that she is selfless in her action. Everything turns back to normal. They save Nephra, thank God, and then they have a cute little moment here between them. They even hug, which is adorable. Little sisterly bonding time. But they never actually resolve Cleo and Nephra's Cleo's jealousy with Nephra. Like they never touch on that once. So that's a little bit a shame, because I wish they would have talked about it, like talked it out. Communication is key, but I guess not, maybe in a future episode. But Claudine explains that obviously Cleo needs her heart. She can't give up her heart for a necklace and the amulet that yes could bring Claudine's mom back, but Cleo's heart is like more important. So they're kind of like in a pickle. But then Frankie gets the genius idea of sculpting their own heart and putting that in the place of Cleo's real heart, and it works out fine. And then they have this cute little moment between them where they hug, and could this be the beginning of a beautiful crush relationship? I don't know, it kind of looks like it to me. The height difference is adorable as well. I love it. I love this cute little interaction. And then Nephra and Cleo also have a cute little moment. And then they return to the bedroom and everything's fine. And then they realize that Nephra is not the chosen one. It's in fact Cleo. And then she's like, you know what? I will take wins where I can, But Cleo, of course, is happy that she is the chosen one for once in her life. And that is basically the episode. It ends with Cleo practicing, her speech for when she helps the others with her mummy amulet to get Claudine's mom back. So that was really fun. I really like Nephra in this episode. And just, again, I really hope that we get more scenes between them. And I hope that they just resolve their, jealousy that Cleo has. I really do. I want them to talk about it, because then what's the point, of Nephra coming back? Please. But I also loved Cleo and Frankie's moment. It was really sweet. Yeah, this has been a really crazy night. When I got the pictures, I was like, wait, am I the first one to get the first look of Nephra? This is kind of groundbreaking, because I never thought I would have the honor of sharing the first look of Nephra ever. And I think the amount of likes the Nephra post has gotten on Instagram is kind of I think the most likes I've ever gotten on any post, in an hour. It's kind of insane. So just again, thank you to DragQX Lara and at OwenX French for just sharing the pictures, for thinking of me first, and for sending them to me, and then helping me out. It's really just unimaginable. I'm still speechless. And then Nephra, and then the episode, and then it's just so much has happened, and that's just amazing that we're here, and Nephra's here, and Cleo is here. We've been waiting for this ever since we got our first look at Nephra in Cleo's music video. Can you believe that? Can you believe that it's been that long since we've seen the first tease of Nephra, and we waited for so long? That was last autumn or something that we've gotten Cleo's music video. Like that was like crazy. And we're finally here, and I bet you the Cleo denial, the Nephra doll will come out after Abby and Claude's dolls. I'm telling you, Nephra's doll will come out this year still. Like I'm sure of it. They're not gonna wait until next year with her episode releasing. I mean, it would be like a loss of momentum. So I can't wait. She looks awesome. I'm honestly, pleasantly surprised by her personality switch up. It's a little bit, it's a lot for some people, and I get it. It's not Nephra, but it's the new version of Nephra. It's G3 version of Nephra. And remember, these different iterations of the characters, they are valid in their own right because they are taking place in a different universe of Monster High, so they're not supposed to be like the original characters. They're supposed to be their own new take. So honestly, I like it. I like that Nephra here is not really mean. She's just kind of like, oh, maybe she's just kind of like oblivious to Cleo's jealousy towards her. Maybe, really. And maybe that's why Cleo has felt this, neglect for Nephra and just like animosity. So I'm really happy. It's crazy. Today has been a wild ride, and I'm happy we're here. That was the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. I want to know what you think of G3 Nefera, her design, personality switch up, and what you thought of the whole episode as a whole. Let me know it down below. Leave me a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't already so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way daily and keeping you up to date with all the loyalty you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time stay peachy. Kisses and happy weekend.